My name is David, and this is I Am the Cebro Paracord Design. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make the Mad Cows Hitch Paracord bracelet. What you'll need for this is a jig, 2 buckles. The size that I'm using is 5/8 of an inch, and 2 strands of cord, both about almost 7 feet long. Wrist size I am using is going to actually be 8¼ inches. That's on my wrist. And basically, let's go ahead and get started. First, what you want to do, you want to even up your ends. You want to take one of the ends down through the top of the buckle, and you want to make sure your cords stay even. Next, you want to take one of the ends up through the top side cord. You want to take up through the top, and you want to pull that slack out. Next, you want to take the one that's left at the bottom, bring it over the cord, and make a knot right down here at the bottom. Next, you want to take your other cord right back up to the top and bring it alongside the other cord. You'll have one going this way from the bottom down here to the top, and the cord ends will be over this way to the right side. Next, you're going to take your second cord and go in the opposite direction from the top down to the bottom, from the top up here down to the bottom here, leaving your center point and the cord at the top. Making sure you take all the slack out and even up the cord ends. You're going to do the same thing for this one here. You're going to take the bottom end and loop it over and come back out. Next, you're going to take your other cord coming from the top and go the same direction down to the bottom side of this. Basically, it's going to look like this. You're going to have 2 sets of cords up here and 2 here. Alright. Next, you want to take your cords and you want to make a knot up here for these 2. You're going to bring both the cords out the right side. You want to make sure you pull it nice and tight so there's no slack in it. And you're going to do the same thing for the other one. And you'll have 2 cords here to the right side. And the same thing for the red cord. We'll leave the red cords alone for the meantime so that we can start with the red camo. How you want to do this? You're going to take your lower strand on the right side, and you're simply just going to make a cow's hitch here, and you're going to keep going back and forth. But as you're going through, you're going to make the first one, and then you're going to loop over to the left side of cord 1 and come up between cords 1 and 2. And then you're going to bring the cord right back down. Let me go ahead and tie off these other cords here. That way I don't have any problems later on. Alright. Let me reiterate again. I'll do this from scratch. You're going to take your lower strand, and that's going to be the one that makes all the cow's hitch. Then the upper strand is the one that's going to come over the tops of each individual cow's hitch. Alright, first, you're going to take your cord from the right on the lower strand cord over to the left. You want to go down underneath cord 1 and come up between cords 1 and 2. Like that. Next, you're going to bring that back down through the same area you came through. And then basically finish off the cow's hitch. You want to leave a little slack on it, because the next step we'll take from there. You're going to take your upper cord, and you're going to bring that one underneath, and you're going to come up between cords 2 and 3, and then back down between 1 and 2, going over the cow's hitch. So that it looks like this. You got your one end over here that goes over 1 and back up from under between 1 and 2, and then back down again between 1 and 2, and back from the underside over cord 1. Let me go ahead and close this hitch up. And you're going to pull out all the slack as much as you can, making sure the cow's hitch stays tied together. Next, you're going to repeat the process. Always going over. Let me pull this out a little bit because it's a little loose. Let me show it one more time. Over cord 4, down under, in between 3 and 4, and back up. And then back down again, completing the cow's hitch. Then you're going to repeat the process with the cord that came from underneath. You're going to repeat the process again, coming up between 2 and 3. and then back down again between 3 and 4 on the inside of the cow's hitch, going over the top. And that's how you make your Mad Cows Hitch. You just repeat the process all the way down until your cords run out, or until you count anywhere from, depending on your wrist size. For my wrist size, it's 11 hitches. You count the knots, the line, the cord going over the cow's hitch. So right now I'm at 2. And just repeat the process. This will be for both sides. It'll be like a 2-tone of with what colors I have here. I have the red and then the red camel. Let me go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I don't want this video to be too long. Just follow along, and in no time you'll have it complete. I roughly estimate this will take about anywhere from 20 minutes to a half hour. I'll try to shorten it from there. I'll do this a lot quicker. Oh, sorry. Once you complete this side, it's best to unbuckle and rotate it around. Five. I would also like to dedicate this to my grandmother who passed away. And I hope she's resting well. 6, 7, 8, 9. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'll close that there. Basically, that will be my last one. I miscounted on this one. I counted down 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 will be the close off knot. That one, you want to just take the knot, loop over, and back through the pass underneath of the knot coming over to cord 1. You want to close that off just by pulling it tight. You want to cut and cinch underneath right here. And do the same for this one here on the right side. I'll save that for after. Next, we're going to reverse this and do the same with the red. And in similar fashion, you're going to do the same thing from this one here. You're going to bring the bottom cord over and repeat the process all over again. You may need to bullet tip your heads when finishing off this last knot. I'm not going to waste my time doing that at the moment, so I'm just going to force it through, and then again through the loop created by the last overpass on the left side. This is basically how the design looks. You got one side and then the other. Okay, let me go ahead and cut and cinch this. You can use your tools to tighten up a little better, get any remaining slack out. And always try to have a good pair of scissors or a very sharp knife. Okay. Always try to mushroom head your cuts. That'll cut, close that off. And next, with the longer ends, you just want to basically flatten them out on this area right here. Like I said, always have a good pair of scissors that are nice and sharp. And there you have it. This is the Mad Cows Hitch Paracord bracelet. My name is David. This is I Am the Cebro Paracord Design. Thank you, and have a nice day.